Another smooth ammo molding teaser. All right. Reclaiming your airgun independence once and for all. Smooth ammo molding systems. All right, this teaser is going to go a little bit over the history of the development of the device. From the very first one, the second one, and the problems that happened, to the third one that's still functioning, the fourth one, whenever I was thinking about being able to produce it for somebody else, and the fifth one that actually made sense and made it possible. So I'll start off with this one over here, and basically this one here started off with, I think I got some of the dies in here, and so this one started off with the idea that I could eject from this side a pellet if I did everything right. And so I got my cup base, and this is out of hardened steel material, and it would go over it like this, and then this would slide up. This bolt adjusts up and down, so you can allow for this to go up and down, and this would slide up over there, and you would be able to pour your material through here, cut it off. You'd take it out of here, put it over into here, and bring this up and over the top of it, and this has the same lock on the inside of the piece here as this does here. It would lock over it and would allow you to eject the piece straight through, and then collect them in your tin underneath. And so that's how that whole unit worked right there. And it wasn't too bad. I had, as you can see, I have several dies. It still works. It's still working, but the quality wasn't as good as what I wanted, and I would have never been able to mass produce these things. I don't believe, not the way I wanted to. Maybe with injection molding and a bunch of other stuff, if it was done right, it might work, but not in this fashion. And so then I started thinking about how to streamline it a little bit more, and I made this with a wood handle and a similar die system to these over here, to the original, or the newest. And it's the same type of die system. You'd put the die in here, you'd close it over it. This was adjustable. This was kind of the first rough form of it whenever I was reforming the idea. And the handle broke on it, and I realized that this particular design wasn't due for longevity. It was going to keep breaking probably, and that just wasn't going to work. And so then we moved over to this guy here, and this one's still running. This one doesn't have the main die in it right now, but this one still runs and still goes and still knocks them right on out of there. And oops, gosh, I'm beating up stuff here. And you can see it just screws right on into there, the same spot as the other ones, and it works just like the other ones. Don't want to get too crazy with it right now, but I got it disassembled for now. It still works. I could still use it. I didn't like it because this area here was too thin and would eventually fatigue and break. It hasn't, but I know it was going to. This one, I tried to solve it by a smaller cutout inside of there, and machining this into the side and giving it an offset so that it didn't have to cut through so much of it. This was a lot more machining still to solve the problem, but the time involved, it was no good. And the results are great on this one, as well as great with this, but longevity and ease of construction was the next issue. And this was not easy to construct. And so then we went to this, and this was easier to construct, faster to construct, and better to get the materials on. And so this was the final draft, I suppose you could say, and it works great. It's getting a little bit beat up here. I need to probably retouch it up, but hey, you get to see it, that you get to know that it's being used. Okay, so there's that. So There's the basic overview on the the evolution of these guys, and a little back history on how they kind of developed, and what process they went through, and why I did some of the things I did to make them better. And this one here I found is I solved all the problems with it. I'll have tutorials on exactly how to adjust everything and make it to where it gives you an amazing mold nearly every time, as long as you got your heat and other things dialed in. I mean, it's what we want. And so hopefully you guys will appreciate the little history lesson on the development of it. And once again, this is Smooth Ammo Molding Systems. The series will be the blind, going over the different ammos and the different platforms that they work best in. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and comment, and let me know what you think about what I'm doing here. All right. Bye.